Welcome to our daily devotion. It is Holy Thursday, Maundy Thursday, April the 1st. Our devotion today is called He Rules Over the Nations. It's from Return to the Lord from Concordia Publishing House. Our Bible reading is Romans 13, 1-7. Let every person be subject to the governing authorities, for there is no authority except from God, and those that exist have been instituted by God. Therefore, whoever resists the authorities resists what God has appointed, and those who resist will incur judgment. For rulers are not a terror to good conduct, but to bad. Would you have no fear of the one who is in authority? Then do what is good, and you will receive his approval. For he is God's servant for your good. But if you do wrong, be afraid, for he does not bear the sword in vain. For he is the servant of God, an avenger, who carries out God's wrath on the wrongdoer. Therefore one must be in subjection, not only to avoid God's wrath, but also for the sake of conscience. For because of this you also pay taxes, for the authorities are ministers of God, attending to this very thing. Pay to all what is owed to them, taxes to whom taxes are owed, revenue to whom revenue is owed, respect to whom respect is owed, honor to whom honor is owed. He rules over the nations. For kingship belongs to the Lord, and he rules over the nations. Psalm 22, verse 28. Jesus said to Pontius Pilate, "You would have no authority over me at all unless it had been given you from above." Prior to that, Jesus prayed, "Father, glorify your Son, that the Son may glorify you, since you have given him authority over all flesh." These words of Jesus indicate that all governing power in this world comes from the Father through the Son. That is why Paul also wrote, "There is no authority except from God, and those that exist have been instituted by God." For kingship belongs to the Lord, and he rules over the nations. These words give twofold comfort. First, the death of Jesus was not something that had gone awry or had taken place by means of usurped authority. No, kingship belongs to the Lord. And the Lord knew exactly what was taking place when Jesus died. The death of Christ was planned and sanctioned from above. The second comfort has to do with our lives in the political realm today. One thing remains eternally true. No matter what happens, who takes office, what tax burden gets imposed, or which government falls, he rules over the nations. We are neither alone nor forgotten. Nations rise and fall, O Lord. Continually return me to the truth that you alone are Lord of the nations. Amen. Thanks for joining us today, and we'll see you tomorrow.